And let's talk about some of the top headlines we've got today. And we're going to start in the world of soccer. It was a huge day on the pitch yesterday on Sunday, and it started in the early afternoon as the Euro Cup finals were underway. And last night, of course, we had the Copa America, and that is where we are going to start here, because the Copa America was all sorts of fun last night, especially when you take into consideration that they had a bit of a problem getting fans into the stadium. We'll have more on that coming up. But the defending champion, Argentina, that's right, the defending Copa America Cup Argentina winners overcame the loss of Lionel Messi to win a record 16th Copa America title by beating Colombia 1-0, and it all came down to a late extra time goal from their substitute player, Lautaro Martinez, at Hard Rock Stadium on Sunday. And Martinez, who plays for Inter Milan, was the tournament's leading scorer. He ended up catching a pass in the 112th minute and was able to get it over the Colombia goalkeeper, Camilo Vargas, and that is all she wrote, they said. Messi appeared to suffer a non-contact injury while he was running and then fell straight to the ground right around the 64th minute. He did cover his face with his hands. They had a towel over him as he sat on the bench. He was very distraught that he wasn't able to be out there with his teammates, but of course, it didn't matter anyway, because they are once again champions, and that is what it was all about there. So congratulations to Argentina getting it done last night, and earlier in the day in the European Championship. And look at this, Spain won the European Championship for a record-breaking fourth time, edging the clear, I would believe, in Germany, the clear favorite for most of the tournament, and that being England. And unfortunately, they were not able to get it done, England. But France and England were the favorites for most of this tournament, but nobody seemed to pay any attention to Spain. And yet they were the team that scored the most goals in this tournament. They won all 7 matches in the tournament, and they only needed extra time once. They were, without a doubt, the best team throughout this Euro Cup tournament. And they are, by the way, they're the only men's team to win all 7 games at the Euros. So we're talking about an extremely impressive team. And they showed resilience, of course, that being England, as once again they fell behind in this game, which is what they pretty much had been doing all throughout the tournament. And this is a team that has a lot of question marks surrounding it, including with their coach, Gareth Southgate. Will he or won't he return? There are people looking for blood that follow England and love this team. And there is no doubt, when you continue to fall short of the goals and not being able to win a Euro Cup championship, but continue to make it somehow to the finals, that is a problem. Also a problem is Harry Kane, who was removed from the game in the championship game yesterday, which turns out to be maybe the best thing that England did, given the fact that their entire game plan changed when he was out. They were much quicker. They were much crisper. The rumor is, and the storyline around Harry Kane, of course, one of the greatest of all time for England, is the simple fact that at 31 years old, he's a little bit slower. He was a little bit out of shape, they said. It was just not the same old for Harry Kane. So where does that team go from there? Only time will tell. But congratulations to both Argentina and to Spain. They are your champions in the Copa America and the Euro Cup. We also yesterday had the finals in the 2024 Wimbledon men's side, and Carlos Alcaraz is your winner. He won his second consecutive title, 6-2, 6-2, 7-6. over the 24-time Grand Slam champion Novak Djokovic. This is his fourth major trophy here, folks, and he is absolutely the future of this sport. Don't forget, he also claimed the French Open title last month, and he is just the sixth man to win both in the Open era, the first since, you guessed it, Novak Djokovic back in 2021. Here is what the champion Alcarez had to say after his win against one of the all-time greats.
Well, honestly, it is a dream for me winning this trophy. I think an interview when I was 12 or 11 years old, I said that my dream is to win Wimbledon. So I'm repeating, my dream. I want to keep going, but obviously it's a great feeling to play in this court, in this beautiful court, to lift this amazing trophy. I'm gonna say, or I said it before, that for me this is the most beautiful tournament, the most beautiful court, and obviously the most beautiful trophy.
Kid is absolutely unbelievable, and at 21. He now has more major titles than any of the big three did before the age of 22. His fellow countryman Rafael Nadal had 3. Djokovic and Federer had 1 each by the time they turned 22. And Alcarez is, my goodness, he is the future of this sport. And quite honestly, he dominated the first 2 sets before Novak even made or could make any adjustments. Now, keep in mind, Novak was 37 years old, coming off of knee surgery a couple of months back. He was maybe 75% best. The fact that he even made it to the finals was kind of crazy. But your winner, Carlos Alcaraz, at 21 years old, kudos to him. The women's side was decided on Saturday. Number 31, Krejcikova, Barbara Krejcikova prevailed 6-2, 2-6, 6-4. Over number 7, Jasmine Paolini, to earn her first Wimbledon title and her first title since the 2021 French Open. We did have a Major League Baseball draft last night, if you didn't see it there, as all the games ended right around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and the Guardians had the first selection, and they went with Oregon State second baseman, the new number 1 overall pick here this year. And this kid, he's from Australia, Hornsby, Australia. Bazzana is his name. He's 21 years old. He is absolutely unbelievable to watch. He's also the first Australian-born player to be selected number 1 overall. And if you didn't get a chance to see this kid play, I don't know how long he's going to be in the minors, but this kid is something else. He was also offered a contract by the Tigers at age 16, but he decided not to take that. He decided to bet on himself, go the college route to boost his stock, and I will tell you that is going to go down in history as maybe one of the best gambles that has paid off for a player in a very, very long time. So kudos to him. We've got plenty more Major League Baseball to talk about, including a meltdown by the New York Yankees yesterday in the 9th inning. They have lost 18 of their past 26 games as we get ready for the All-Star game. And them and the Dodgers are absolutely head-scratching. Another come-from-behind win for Detroit yesterday. We are shaking our heads.